and he's now massed about 5 carriers, and this is going to be curtains for Firebat Hero. This is going to be curtains. Stork has massed about 5 carriers. He's got a large ground force. Firebat Hero has no Goliaths to speak of. This is going to be the killing blow, and I believe Stork is going to go through. Stork now pushing forward with his ground forces, just trying to do a little bit more damage, just trying to keep the pressure on Stork. Stork though is trying to keep the pressure on Firebat Hero. Stork pushing forward with those Goliaths, with those Dragoons, but Stork, Firebat Hero has switched to Goliaths. Stork does have a lot of Dragoons there. Firebat Hero needs at least a couple more siege tanks to hold off those Dragoons. He's fighting versus Goliaths versus Dragoons, and that's not going to be effective. And now he's got his carriers up to support as well. Firebat Hero is going to bring out his raids, and unfortunately for Stork, he's lost a lot of his Dragoons. He doesn't have a lot of Dragoons. If those raids are cloaked, Stork might find himself in a little trouble. I don't know if he's got an observer there. I'm not sure if he's having the raids go in, focusing on the carriers. He has trying to focus on the raids as well. He's got a lot of Dragoons there, but 2 of the carriers get taken out. This is going to be brilliant by Firebat Hero. Great defense by him, but his economy is still in tatters at that National Expo. He takes out 2 of the carriers, but the raids are dying. He's going to be forced to retreat. He's bought himself a few seconds of time to get those 2 siege tanks up on that ramp and try and hurt some of those Dragoons. The fact that that he didn't kill off any of Stork's Dragoons is crucial. He's going to now change that observer. He's scanned up. The observer goes down. Stork doesn't have any more observers, so he's not going to lose those carriers. I'm not sure if he's got an observer reinforcement arriving. He's now trying to come in with ground units, but Firebat Hero does have units on the ground, and now a number of Zealots, and now Firebat Hero is going to be able to finish off the last carrier. So brilliant defense by Firebat Hero against Stork, but now he's in trouble because Stork has got a lot of ground units in his base, and Firebat Hero has nothing. He's just trying to fight Zealots and Dragoons with raids, and that's not going to be very effective, unfortunately. And he's now Stork is now in his main. He's pumping ground forces. He's made the switch to ground forces, and brilliant timing again by Stork. Great play, and Firebat Hero really hanging on by the skin of his teeth in this game. You just feel that he's not going to be able to last here. His economy is taking a pounding, and he's focusing on those Dragoons. He's got more units popping out, but you've got to feel that he's not going to be able to maintain the output of units to compete with Stork's economy, because his economy has taken a large hit, even though his defense is held. More Zealots streaming into Firebat Hero's base, and Firebat Hero's SCV is taking a pounding from those Zealots, and Firebat Hero, just because he made the switch to raids, and Firebat Hero just pumping from about 8 gateways, Zealots at a massive rate while he rebuilds his carrier fleet, taking out those Zealots, and is that okay? My stream has buffered again. I thought that was GG by Firebat Hero. I don't think he's going to call GG at this stage, but my stream unfortunately buffering yet again for a 3rd time in this game, and Firebat Hero unable to mine anything. That carrier sitting up there excuse me, is preventing him from mining, and he's trying to kill off those Zealots with those mass raids, but he's not able to produce any units right now because his economy is in absolute tatters. He's got a lot of raids there, so he's finally able to take out those Zealots. More Zealots continue to pour in for Stork. Stork is able to pump out units. His economy definitely far superior to Firebat Hero's. Firebat Hero needs to take out that carrier as well, and again Firebat Hero finding himself in huge amounts of trouble. I can't believe he's hanging on in this game. He's really showing huge tenacity there. I don't think Stork is going to make the same mistake that Xavier did versus Firebat Hero of keep taking his foot off the gas pedal, and Firebat Hero now just trying to fight against those Zealots. He's got enough vultures now, and Stork unfortunately does not have Dragoons, so this is going to be able to give Firebat Hero a chance to hold his defense. But how badly has his economy tumbled in that fight. Firebat Hero is in huge trouble now. Stork does have that extra expansion. Firebat Hero now going forward with raids and vultures, and that's an interesting strategy. He's going to try and fight with vultures and raids, and that's not going to be very effective. Stork has got a couple of Corsairs now, so Stork realizing that he needs to counter this air fleet of Firebat Heroes. Firebat Hero obviously not going to be able to do much versus cannons and carriers, and Firebat Hero is almost mined out at that expansion. He needs to start sending up another expansion somewhere, but he does not have the map control to be able to do it. Stork has far more maneuverability on this map with those carriers, and Stork realizes, Firebat Hero realizes that he is far behind in terms of economy, and that Stork has got those extra expansions. I think Stork has 2 extra expansions compared to Firebat Hero at this point in time. Firebat Hero needs to start, and Stork starting up another expansion now at the middle top left of the map, and this is really troublesome for Firebat Hero, even though he has fought bravely and courageously and fought himself. And this time, Firebat Hero, Stork has about 5 observers, and you're bound to feel that by the time he kills those observers, Firebat Hero's raids are going to get destroyed. Stork has built up a massive air force now, and he should be able to deliver the killing blow now to Firebat Hero. I feel he's got enough now in terms of observers, carriers, and Corsairs to counter anything that Firebat Hero puts out against him in the air and on the ground. And absolutely brilliant play by Stork. He didn't make any mistakes. Firebat Hero, I do feel, made a lot of mistakes. Firebat Hero has switched once again to Goliath, so that's a little bit clever because that's going to nullify those Corsairs, but he doesn't have enough Goliaths. Perhaps a combination of Goliath. The fact is that Firebat Hero does have a few Dragoons and ground forces as well, so it's going to depend upon Stork using those vultures, microing those vultures. It's going to be difficult without any siege tanks. And now Firebat Hero, Stork coming in, focusing on those Goliaths first with those carriers, and Firebat Hero needs to micro them back. He can't afford to. And Stork has managed to get a couple of vultures in and pull Firebat Hero's ground forces back, and that's going to give him a little bit of a chance to fight in this game versus Stork. But he's almost out of Goliath now. He had built about 6 or 7 Goliaths. They've all been taken out. His raids are not going to stand a chance versus crosshairs and carriers, and this looks like the hammer blow being delivered. This looks like the finishing move, and finish him is all I can say, unfortunately, for Firebat Hero. He's trying to micro those raids, realizing that Stork has too many observers for him to be able to try and use that to his advantage. He did manage to defend once with that, and just content to try and hold his ground, but his economy is finished, and unfortunately the curtain is now closing on Firebat Hero. This is going to be GG, guys. This is going to be GG. Firebat Hero, I'm not sure what he thinks he can achieve with those raids wandering around. I think he's going to try and circle them around, try and get to those observers, but it's just not going to make any difference whatsoever. He's got no economy to speak of, whereas Stork's economy is booming and bustling. And he's got a couple of cans up for defense as well. Firebat Hero should concede. This is GG. No chance for Firebat Hero. Brilliant game by Stork. Well played. Was it map imbalance? I don't know. Definitely Firebat Hero made a few mistakes. I don't think we can attribute it to map imbalance, and we won't be seeing a dance ceremony from Firebat Hero today. Brilliant play by Stork. GG, he takes the match. On the balance of the last game, you feel he probably deserved it more than Firebat Hero did.
그동안 정말 얼마나 오랜 세월 동안 주목받지 못하고 오랜 세월 16강, 8강, 4강 그리고 세계 챔피언을 이룬 계속 세우면서 이 자리가 올라오는 서울고 선수 서울경기는 멋진 모습의 두번째 박수로 박수가 채를 보냅니다. 마지막 경기는 21분 30분